Good morning. Today we begin with a major announcement from Washington. The Department of Homeland Security has awarded $94.4 million in federal grants to Jewish faith-based organizations nationwide. This comes at a time of heightened vulnerability and aims to enhance security for those gathering to worship and learn. Over 500 Jewish organizations will receive funding, a direct response to rising safety concerns and anti-Semitic threats. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem emphasized this is part of a broader federal initiative to protect nonprofits at risk of extremist violence. The grants focus on target hardening, making buildings and public spaces more secure against attacks. This includes places of worship, schools, and community centers, all of which have become targets in recent years. The timing follows a surge in threats and attacks against Jewish communities. DHS officials say this is just the beginning, with more grants planned to address ongoing security challenges. The government's message is clear: hate-fueled violence has no place in our society. By investing in security, the nation stands in solidarity with targeted communities. The goal is to prevent tragedies before they happen and ensure peace of mind for all. This funding is about more than money. It's about protecting the right to gather safely. The initiative demonstrates a long-term commitment to defending vulnerable groups. It's a powerful step toward a safer, more inclusive America. How does this funding work? It's distributed through the Nonprofit Security Grant Program, or NSGP, managed by FEMA under the Department of Homeland Security. The NSGP provides funding for security upgrades to nonprofits at high risk of terrorist attacks. Organizations must apply, demonstrating credible threats based on their mission or identity. Applications go through state agencies before FEMA makes the final decision. The process is competitive, ensuring funds reach those most in need. While this round focuses on Jewish groups, the NSGP is open to all at-risk nonprofits: religious, educational, medical, and community organizations. The goal: empower communities to take control of their safety. The program helps organizations implement security measures that might otherwise be unaffordable. By partnering with state and federal agencies, nonprofits can build safer environments for everyone. This collaboration is essential for a society where all can worship, learn, and gather without fear. The NSGP is a vital tool in protecting Americans from hate and violence. It's about resilience, empowerment, and peace of mind. This funding is a direct response to a surge in anti-Semitic incidents across the U.S. Since the October 2023 Hamas attack on Israel, Jewish communities have faced increased harassment, vandalism, and violence. The Anti-Defamation League reports over 9,300 anti-Semitic incidents in 2024, a record high and a 344% increase in 5 years. These aren't just numbers, they represent real people and communities under threat. Recent attacks, including the murder of Israeli embassy staffers and violent assaults at pro-Israel demonstrations, highlight the urgency. This is not isolated. It's a pattern of hostility creating fear in neighborhoods, schools, and places of worship. The government's grant program is a necessary response to this climate of hate. Factors fueling anti-Semitism include online misinformation, political tensions, and extremist ideologies. The funding aims to close security gaps and send a clear message: hate will not be tolerated. Protecting vulnerable communities is now a national priority. What will the $94.4 million pay for? The grants fund real physical security upgrades. Organizations can install high-definition security cameras, reinforce doors and windows, fencing, and vehicle barriers. These measures deter attackers and provide evidence if incidents occur. Advanced technology like electronic access controls and metal detectors can be added to control entry and screen visitors. Improved lighting around properties helps deter crime and increase visibility. The grants also cover security planning, hiring consultants for risk assessments, and developing tailored security plans. Staff and volunteers can receive training on spotting suspicious behavior and responding to emergencies. By combining equipment upgrades with training, organizations build a comprehensive defense. The goal: create safer spaces for worship, learning, and community gatherings. These investments save lives and foster confidence. Security is strengthened from the ground up. While this announcement centers on Jewish communities, the commitment is broader. The Nonprofit Security Grant Program protects all Americans, regardless of faith or background. Other at-risk organizations, mosques, churches, and community centers, are encouraged to apply. The aim is to ensure no one lives in fear because of who they are or what they believe. Attacks on any faith group threaten the principles that protect everyone. By funding security for all, the government reinforces the right to worship and assemble in peace. This program builds unity and resilience against hate. It's about more than cameras and fences. It's about upholding American values. Empowering communities to protect themselves strengthens the bonds that hold us together. Together, we ensure our places of worship and gathering remain beacons of hope and safety.